Woodson's got one block. And another block. One more. He's got it. Touchdown. No flag.
I'm going to walk you through as we finish the show the Michigan football bowl history since 1997's national championship season. Roll the tape here on that bowl history. Of course, 97 placed Washington State, and don't give me any of this. The game was in 98. This is the season, okay? I don't want to hear you commenters saying there was a 98 Rose Bowl. This is the season that it happened in. Michigan beat Washington State in 1998, a win over Arkansas 45-31. Going to 99, the Tom Brady-led Michigan versus Alabama matchup of two top 10 teams. Michigan winning in overtime after Alabama actually missed their extra point on their touchdown, which is kind of a funny way to win a game. 2000 beat Auburn 38-21. Lackluster, good year for Michigan. Finishing the year with 3 losses, but a year they should have had much higher potential, losing 3 games by about a combined 6-7 points. 2001 got absolutely blown out by Tennessee, 45-17. Flip it over to 2002. The Outback Bowl beat Florida. The Ron Zook-led Gators, 38-30. 2003, the next year, the split national title for USC, kind of the fake national title. The Trojans won that game 28-14. Next season, the Vince Young Bowl, kind of the Braylon Edwards, Steve Breston, and Chad Henne Bowl as well, but Texas drove down, kicked a field goal as time expired to beat Michigan 38-17. The following year, probably the worst bowl game in Michigan football history, given their big lead, giving up a few touchdowns late, and then the disastrous band is out on the field potential moment where Tyler Eckert did not pitch the ball, where Michigan could have had a walk-off, kickoff return touchdown for the win. Didn't happen against them. Awful game. Next year, Michigan loses again. Finished the year with 2 losses, Ohio State and USC in the Rose Bowl, 38-31. 2007 season, Lloyd Carr's final game beats an Urban Meyer and Tim Tebow-led Florida team, 41-35 in the Capital One Bowl. 2-year bowl hiatus after setting the record for most longest bowl streak in history to start the Rich Rod years. Then we get 2010, and he ends it with a dud, crushed by Mississippi State, 52-14. Brady Hoke the next season, though, avenged that loss. Michigan gets a BCS bowl win after a long drought over Virginia Tech. 2011 Sugar Bowl, 23-20. The following year, Jadeveon Clowney, Vincent Smith's helmet still hasn't landed after that game, after that hit, loses 33-28 South Carolina. 2013, crushed by Kansas State in a score that probably wasn't even that close, 31-14 in the Buffalo Wildlings Bowl. I think they've even changed that name since then. The following season, or 2 seasons later, Jim Harbaugh's first year, but destroys Florida 41-7 in the Citrus Bowl. And then the last 2 years, 2 years ago versus Florida State, game Michigan had and should have won, lost late to Florida State 33-32. And then last season's debacle when Michigan was up 19-3 in the middle to the end of the third quarter, 26-19 losses to South Carolina in a game that hopefully changed things for the good in Michigan football going forward as Jim Harbaugh made a number of staff changes after that game.